Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka the Pod Boss, aka Pod's Gift, aka the Bearded One, aka Mr. Freckles, Black Poseidon, all that good stuff. CEO of this thing of ours, SMG. Big shout out, big fat shout out to Fat Flash Clothing. If you need to get some hoodies, hats, shirts, all that good stuff, holla at your boy Mike, or his son Michael. You know, it's Mike and Mike, Eminem, however you want to call it. Go ahead and get them today. They will hook you up, shipping, all fast delivery if you're inside the city. Thank you very much. And if you don't want to, but you must, get that late Christmas gift. Because you know we all late this year. Go to SuckHarrogans.com. Get a hoodie. Get a hat. We got candles. We got slides. We got leggings. We got fitness shorts. We got fanny packs. We got all that over there. So SuckHarrogans.com. That is SuckHarrogance.com. I might give y'all a promo code in this show. We'll see how we feel about that. Let's go. But you know how we do about this time. Happy Festivus. You know, see me glistening. Yeah, I mean, you see me glistening. Ding, 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 ding. Shining bright like a diamond. All right. You know who he is right here. So while we're waiting for the other people to show up, a couple updates. Everybody's on vacation. Shout out to everybody's on vacation. If you're not on vacation, if you're cooking, holla at your boy. Need some plates. 2 to be exact. 2 healthy plates. Happy late winter solstice. So I can't talk when I'm congested. Happy late winter solstice. Happy belated birthday to Nia Simone. You know, SMG regular. Oh yeah, shout out to PGC Media because we are definitely taking over their Facebook page right now. We appreciate all that. And what else? If you are here because you saw the profile pic, please believe we're going to get into that right away. Soon as I let this young lady in.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Introduce to the world. And we got the audio and everything working on time. Good job. Let's go.
I'm trying. Hey everybody, it's me, Christina McCrary, aka on Facebook, aka Xtina McCrazy on TikTok and Instagram, aka McCrazy's Place on Instagram and YouTube, and your co-host for Thursday Night Live here at Scar Kerrigan's. Hey y'all.
All right, let's get to it. Tory's a piece of shit. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Right, I don't want to play with it. I hate how the world has. Oh, that's not what I want. I hate how the world.
Oh, also, her name is Octavia. Like, after we got off the live last week, I was like, that's why it didn't sound right to me. Her name is Octavia, not Olivia. Okay, sorry, go.
So I hate how the world is got this whole narrative that Meg is lying. And they're jumping on her neck. I don't like it. I apologize to all women who had some negative or abusive thing happen to them and no one ever believed them because it's front and center right now going on in the world. But yeah, let's go.
So I already warned you earlier, Pablo, but let me let everybody know. I'm in a real weird Black militant mood because I've been over on the Clock app for the last several days. Shout out to the Black Girl Follow train. I got 750 followers in the last week. I tried to promote tonight's live, but we'll see how that goes because I don't know how that stuff works over there, like on Instagram. Okay. But anyway. You
got more followers than me. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. So here's my thing. Why is all the talk around all of this who Meg had sex with? Like, the woman got shot. Yeah. Y'all didn't believe her when she said she got shot. Now it's all coming out that she actually, in fact, was shot, and who shot her, and all of the details around her being shot. And yet somehow, very front and center in the conversation is who and how many people Meg has slept with.
Yep. Because that's going to change who pulled the trigger.
Nothing. It's going to change nothing.
That's going to
change nothing.
Because she went on Gail and said she did not have sexual relations with that man. So now he couldn't have shot her. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
That sounds like when I used to watch Jerry Springer. Okay, maybe not used to, because sometimes in the middle of the night I still be watching it, old reruns. But when you watch Jerry Springer and these stupid motherfuckers are like, no, it can't be my baby. Why not? Because she cheated on me. No, sir, that's not how it works. And this is the same kind of logic. That's not how it works. Where are you? La, 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 la. It's just me. So the lesson of the day is that's not how it works. Just so y'all know. Whether she had sex with him or not does not change whether or not he shot her. Also, if someone cheats on you, that does not change the fact that you could be the father, because, you did the deed and it was possible.
Exactly.
Pablo, where you at?
It won't let me get my video back.
Oh, at least now I can hear you.
Right?
Yeah.
So do me a solid. Keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, on this topic. So yeah. Well, like I said, I've been over there on the clock app. So okay. Somebody posted a video and was talking about this exactly from this standpoint. Like, why is her sex life front and center in all of this? What does it have to do with the question at hand, which is, did Tory shoot Megan? That seems like a yes or no question, even though, you have to dig into all the facts and details and things. But that's a yes or no question. I don't know what any and all of the people that Meg did or did not sleep with has to do with the fact of whether or not Tory shot her. So somebody on TikTok was talking about this, and she was like, she said the worst crime a woman can commit is to fuck. I just, quotable, quotable, because, well, yeah, either way, people always seem hyper focused on it if you're out there in the public eye.
I think you sabotaged me.
What? I did nothing. Do you want me to leave and come back?
No. This sucks.
It does, because I'm rambling about this subject and I didn't follow. Well, I did see a list of the things that the jury was deliberating last night. I heard. She is honest about trying to make the jury not believe her.
Yep, that's exactly what
I mean, but it's a whole different situation. Like, just because she didn't want that to be public knowledge doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying?
But
like, and then when she goes to court, obviously it came out, okay, well, I can't lie anymore. But just because she didn't say it in a fucking interview doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're saying that if she lies about that, then she can lie about this.
But I mean, okay, fair. Thanks for throwing that in the ring. But with the other facts, I hope that really ain't shit. And then that would only apply to whether or not she slept with him, right? Why the fuck are we bringing up every damn body she's ever met? Like, I don't know. All I know is people be too hyper focused on where somebody else's cat been at. Where you at? Oh boy. Clearly, we're having some technical difficulties, y'all.
This is so ghetto.
I feel that. Commenter, nerd mix alpha. I feel that, but it's ugh.
Yeah,
Just more reasons why the
right.
system is dirty and broken and gross. Cause ugh.
If you watch Law and Order, you see that they do this all the time. This is the
All
name
the
of the
damn
game.
time.
Yep.
All the damn time. So ridiculous. People are trash, bro.
100%.
Like it costs nothing to just be a decent human being.
Absolutely not.
Costs nothing at all. It's not expensive. Oh, it'll cost. No, it doesn't cost. It boosts your integrity. So there's that. So, you know.
All right, we're gonna have to do this.
Sir.
Keep going.
Keep going about what? Are there any more comments? Anybody else got something to say? Because I'm
No, that's it.
Where am I? Where am I? You know my brain don't stay on track.
That's it. Why the heck? Now I want to give me the option. Okay. It doesn't like me today. All right. So, scheiße. All right. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go out, come back in, and try this one more time.
See you in a minute.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. We'll be back. All right. Shit.
Welcome back.
Hey, glad to be back.
I
Thanks for
just
y'all who
realized
stayed.
I can see the comments. I didn't know that. Huh.
But yeah, so where we left off at?
I think we're done here.
Discrediting her for the sake of this. So her best friend, who's not her best friend, who testified against her, all of a sudden saying that she lying, but there's fragments in her foot. So now everybody thinking she got paid. The bodyguard who was there
disappeared.
Just didn't show up to court today.
Can I also add that I then saw like pictures of him with no shirt on and all, like thirst trap pictures? What the fuck?
His news were leaked today. So that means that was intimidation. Again, something that people do when they don't want something to come out. Tory is playing this to the T. So if Tory gets off, I can see why. I see exactly why. But yeah, he is not. This not goes well for any woman, black woman in particular, who says, "Hey, something happened to me." Because now it's like, so what's the point of even saying anything? We're not going to get our voices heard. That's what's going to come down to at this point. And I hate that for her. I hate that for her. I hate that for everybody else. She did it. Like, she didn't come out at first because she was protecting him. Her words exactly. I was protecting him. I didn't want none of this to happen to him. But now they're dragging her through the mud, making her look like she is the worst person in the world. So,
don't you hate it when your natural reaction or things that you do lead you to be kind or nice or whatever, and then it comes back to bite you in the ass?
110%. 110%. And yeah. So, and now if Megan is like the coldest person in the world after all this, I'm not surprised and I'm not mad at her.
At all.
Yep.
At all.
So,
I hope she's okay.
Yep.
I hope she's okay. And that there's somebody to support her, because I know she's dealing with the darkness.
Absolutely. So we're gonna stick with that toxic vein.
Oh, yay, toxicity.
Yep. Tremaine.
Oh,
Tremaine.
man. Another one.
If y'all don't know who I'm talking about Trey Songz. He's back in the news. Mr. Handsy himself has put hands on two people. This time in the bowling alley. This time with a lot of people watching. And this time, I don't think he can slither out of this one.
Two people?
Yep, two people.
Two female people?
Yes. He balled up his hand into the form of a fist and punched two female people. The police are talking to both of them. They're not releasing any names because it's time for Tremaine to answer for his sins.
I used to really, really like Tremaine.
Yeah.
And his musics and stuff. And then some accusations were coming out. So I started feeling a little less fuzzy about his music, because you know how I am.
Yeah.
And then that picture leaked of his meat, and I was like, ew. It just seemed weird the way it was leaked, and I was like, ew. If that was a thirst trap, it went in the opposite direction, right?
It worked for some people because apparently women are still coming around him.
I mean, different strokes for different folks, right?
Like he drools in people's mouths, and they like all that. Yep, that's his thing.
My entire body literally covered itself in goosebumps just now. Do not ever say that to me again.
You ain't see the video?
Probably not. If I
He did
knew
a,
that's what it was.
he did a music video. Yeah, he paid a woman to sell underneath him, right in the mouth.
No. So yeah, I don't. Now when his music's come on, I typically be like, oh, I used to like this song.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong with him when he wanted to take R. Kelly's place. When that was his whole goal to take.
Well, here you go, buddy. Right on the same track.
See what I'm saying? Like when he started doing like the whole R. Kelly style of I'm going to sing, but I'm talking at the same time. He took that whole thing and said, "I'm the new." I knew. Yep. I was like, you're going down that wrong path already. So,
like 4 or 5 years ago, when I still really liked his music, we went on a impulse. You can do that in California. You can go on impulse trips to Vegas because, drive time, right?
Yeah.
So we went on a trip to Vegas for my birthday. Me, my mom, my aunt, my sister. And it just so happened the night of my birthday, he was performing at a nightclub, and it turned out it was right across the street from where we were. Oh, and when I found that out, I was like, oh, shit. But I didn't bring nothing to go to the nightclub, and I didn't feel like going shopping and all that bullshit. Right. So I was like, oh, well, I'll catch him another time. Now I think the universe was telling me don't go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because I was like, oh, my God. And on my birthday, too. And I could just walk across the street. That means I could drink without worrying about how I'm going to get back and stuff. And yeah, no, the universe told me don't go.
Yeah.
And now I'm glad.
Yeah. Keke Palmer told us a long time ago. It felt weird.
But they don't never believe black women.
Nah.
I mean, you know me, I'm always going to stick up for black women first. They don't believe women in general Well,
yeah,
unless
Keke
the white
Palmer,
women turn on their tears. But
yeah, Keke Palmer.
Anyway, yeah. They
Keke
never
said it was weird a long time ago.
Yep.
Yep.
And then other people said it too. And if they weren't going to listen to Keke, they wasn't going to listen to them other girls either.
Right.
I mean, shit. Keke already said it. Hello. And then other people said it. And other people said it. Hello. Keke said it. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. But you know what they say, you're not really that cute. Why would he do anything with you? They make all the excuses in the world why a predator is a predator.
Right. Like, what were you wearing?
Yeah.
Fuck you. I could have been asshole naked. If I tell you not to touch me, don't fucking touch me.
Exactly. Like, it's been like I've seen rape cases. There's like, well, he's too cute. Why would he rape her? Like, he can get anybody he want. Like, that's kind of the point. He can get anybody he wants. And she said no. So
because typically the ones who can get anybody they want are not used to being told no.
Exactly.
So I could give a fuck. I could be asshole naked doing a split handstand outside in the middle of the busiest fucking intersection. And if I tell you don't touch me, don't fucking touch me. Period. Point blank.
But men don't have that leisure though. So that's why we don't understand as much.
Explain.
So a man that tells a woman no, say they're both butt ass naked in the bed chilling, and he says no, we're looked at wild crazy. But when y'all say it, and I'm not making any excuses, so y'all can go ahead about your business. I'm not making any excuses. I'm not saying Trigger's right. I'm not saying all the other niggas is right. But when y'all say it, you have to respect it. When will it be even on both sides?
When misogyny and sexism are gone and gender roles and all of that bullshit are gone. So because here's the thing. Those are actually hold on. Because actually those are both sides of the same coin. because that comes from a man is just going to always want it. A man has to be a man and he's going to go get it. So the reason why she gets upset if y'all are naked in the bed, heavily in the middle of it, whatever, and he says no, is because we've all been told to believe that he can't help himself and that's what he does. So if you say no at that point where it's hot and heavy and we're already, the tip is near, then it feels like rejection. Like, oh, wait, it must be me because a man is supposed to be a man. You know what I mean?
But
now,
we have to accept
bullshit. We know that's bullshit.
Right.
But I'm just
y'all
saying,
know
that's where it comes from. Well, some know it, some don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not a monolith. I know it. That don't mean other, let's venture to say more insecure women won't see it that way. It just plays on their insecurities because I've been that woman too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was insecure, so I was like, oh shit, it must be me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's
so what do we say to the women that know it, but they feed off of that because they know we have to do it? Because we're as men, we're supposed to be able to say no at every step of the way. Like when I talk to you, you say no, that's a no. We kissing, you say no, that's a no. We get naked, you say no, that's a no. If I'm inside you and you say no, we supposed to stop, right? It's not the same way for y'all. Like if y'all can be on top
it
of
should be.
It should
be,
but it's not.
And if you're in that situation and whoever you're dealing with isn't like that, then I'm gonna tell you y'all's cliche shit. Choose better.
So and then as men, we can't even report it. Cause like you can't.
There's
but we go to the wrong.
More socialized fucking bullshit stigma around it. All of it is this fucking socialization. Like the fuck, you're allowed to feel however you want to feel. The number of men that I have met in my lifetime who tell me that they have lost their virginity somewhere between 8 and 12 years old to someone older. And sometimes not to someone that much older. Like it's another somebody between. But all of that is still all the shit that we say about these little girls. That is a child. Boy or girl, it doesn't matter. That shit is not okay. And people don't seem to logic seems to fucking escape some people.
Absolutely. Because say a woman does that to a man and he says stop and she keeps going. If a man even fixed his face to go to the police, he can get the wrong police officer and be like, why are you complaining about this?
That shit is wrong too. That shit is wrong too. And most of those men that I told you about who lost their virginity within that timeline, they're like, yeah, thought I was a big man, whatever. Or that's the kind of thinking that leads to that boosie shit everybody be talking about. Like, literally, sir, you paid to have your child raped. That is technically rape.
Yeah.
The child was not old enough to consent.
But these are the same people who are okay with watching Steve Urkel and Laura, Zach and Kelly growing up. But the moment you can put a gay couple in high school, now we're pushing that agenda. These are the same people.
Yeah, we're always pushing an agenda because anybody who wants to be seen is suddenly pushing an agenda.
Yeah.
Nobody's pushing shit. Did you ever stop to think that maybe the mental health crisis is related to all the motherfucking people who couldn't just be because they weren't the norm? And if you're not the norm, you can't just be. And there's no representation for you. So you don't see other people flourishing that look like you. And so you don't really think that it's possible. And then that's where the darkness starts to, put its seeds in, and then it grows from there. And that's why you got so many grown motherfuckers with the darkness.
Absolutely.
Let people fucking be. unless they're like serial killers and shit like that, could just shut that shit down. Like there are exceptions, but otherwise,
I get representation. I get
otherwise let people be.
I get representation, but what I have an issue with right now, and I really don't have an issue with it, it's funny to me. All of the interracial couples on commercials. And it's always usually
a white woman.
Yeah.
A black man, either super light skin or super dark skin, never really more chocolate or in the middle.
Yeah.
And some kind of more white presenting than not, but clearly mixed child.
That part. Yeah. They never show the opposite way. Or if they do, it's very rare. That's the only problem I have. But other than that, y'all have at it. I don't care. Like,
and the full black families are real scarce. Black man, black woman, black children. That shit is real scarce.
Very much so. Very much so.
Oh, and a lot of times, if it is a full black family, what they'll do, well, even then, sometimes it's not a full black family. But if the parents are two black parents, a lot of times they'll do a gay couple so that they can shoot and kill two birds with one stone. See?
Oh, not to mention the HIV medicine commercials. Why is it 85% homosexuals?
Black homosexuals.
Right. Like it's 85%
a lot of black
male
those commercials are heavily black. We're represented there, huh?
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Black male homosexuals. Yes, we need those. That reminds me of a post I seen on IG today where it was the HBCU Society talking about how PWIs use HBCU God damn it, what are they? Majorette pictures on their fucking flyers for auditions for their drill team or whatever the fuck.
I believe it.
Or that white church choir I saw singing Sounds of Blackness.
That was so horrible. Somebody had to tell them that y'all didn't sound right, and they just kept going. Like, there's no way everybody was on all accord. Like, yep, this was it.
Did you hear how hard she emphasized the D when she sang the line, "You can win, child"? Did you hear how hard she emphasized the D? I'm tell
you, it's So,
I mean, we know y'all gonna pick off the bushes in the strawberry patch and all of that, but can you leave the ones alone that literally have blackness in their name? Because there was no sounds of blackness in your performance.
There was no soul there. There was no soul.
It was my sister called it the sounds of havoc, but
I get it. So you sent me. We're gonna get off the militant stuff, people. I promise you, we're gonna get off the militant stuff.
Did I send you some fuckery? Yay! Come on.
No, this is good stuff here. This is good stuff.
Oh, okay.
This is a man.
I'll take it.
Who said that when he's with his wife, when he's married, no one else matters. Don't care who you are, how you look, where you're from, your status. It's me and my wife. I find that very refreshing because that's very rare. Very, very, very rare. Because everybody's always looking for the next big thing.
That, sir, is that smaller percent of married people that are able to stay married.
Yeah.
Now, as someone who was married for 16 years, that attitude right there on both people's part is what will get you through all of that shit. Exactly that. Period. And that's in relationships, period. Like,
so, and this is
because that's what, well, hold on, let me go back. Traditional relationships, one person.
Yeah, I'm about to say that this is very refreshing
with those parameters.
Because it's the poly lifestyle now is the thing. So to hear a man in this life, in this climate, that's saying my wife and me, that's it. It's kind of weird, you know?
That is exactly how monogamy works. If both people are on that same page, if both people are on that same page mentally and emotionally, that is exactly how monogamy works. Because everything else will fall into place. Nobody else matters. So you ain't looking at thirst traps. You ain't hollering at girls. You ain't, because nobody else matters. That gives her confidence. I know that he's not looking at nobody else. He's not, whatever, which allows her to, we've talked about this before, not the textbook definition of it, but that's what allows her to submit. Everything that y'all are looking for, it's about her being safe, whether she needs you financially or not. She could be making all the money, but if you're a safe space for her, and you have this attitude where nobody matters but her, y'all gonna be all right. All the other shit will fall into place because you're being considerate, because you're being aware, because you know why? Because you give a fuck. So that's the kind of stuff that comes naturally with giving a fuck.
That's a beautiful dream in 2022, 2023. But words hit people different nowadays. So when a woman hears the word submit, they literally go into the textbook definition of I'm bowing down to another individual, and they feel like they should not have to bow down to their man.
That's not what that means. And the other side of that coin is awful too. Men, that's not what that means. It's not the kind of submission that's not it. That's not it. If you're really looking for love and a long-term relationship, that is not the definition of submit.
So do you believe that someone that gets married in February 2023, they can be married for 40 years?
I believe anybody who gets married could be married for 40 years. The question is, did you get married for the right reasons, and are you willing to do the work? Because that mindset that he has, that takes work from both sides. Just because he said nobody else matters doesn't mean if he sees a big booty girl walking down the street, he ain't going to find it attractive.
Shout out to the big booty girls. What's up?
Sorry. My dad used to always say that when we were kids. Look at that big booty girl over there. Sorry. But like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean, and how does he do it? Does he kind of glance and appreciate and go on about his business? Or is he fucking drooling and staring and making everybody in the vicinity feel uncomfortable? And then she's going to react to that. Like, I don't have no problem with, like, I've literally, a dude that I was with, we're walking down the street holding hands, and there's a group of girls that walk by, and I see him look them up and down, appreciate whatever, but he looks and he turns back away. And then I'd be like, which one's the cutest? Because, I'm crazy. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? But I've already peeped him, how he reacted to it and all that. Good. Like, I'm confident. I'm good. Which one?
But there are some women who be like, well, I'm looking too, so I don't care if he looks.
There's that also. And if that's your cup of tea, go get that shit, and I hope it's good. But I'm talking about one-on-one monogamous relationships, regardless of gender or, any of that. Just, it's all about fucking respecting the person as a person and giving a fuck about them as a person. If you do that, this other stuff falls into place. And that's not to say you won't make mistakes. There will be times where you'll be selfish or you won't, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't argue and discuss and whatever the fuck, it ain't a healthy relationship. That don't mean y'all should be beating on each other, but like people think they get married and they do this big old wedding and all that shit. Okay, that's all fine and cute and all, but there's work to be done after the wedding day. It is fucking hard to be married. It is hard.
I see. And
to be successful at it is even harder. So there's that.
Me personally, I probably can count on one hand of how many successful marriages that I know of right now.
I know of a few, but I know of more unsuccessful ones.
Yeah, like
so.
And some may say I had a hand in some of the unsuccessful ones, but I think they were unsuccessful before I showed up.
No, I don't I don't want nothing to do with if y'all meet because I happen to know y'all and we're all in the same place. That's on y'all, but I don't, because I don't want to be in it.
So
I don't want some.
So you have kids, right?
I do have adult children. I do.
Yes. Right. So it's safe to say you have been a woman for a very, very long time, right?
As long as I can fucking remember.
There you go. So
I would say, actually, all fetuses start out as female and then the boys emerge later on. So for as long as I can remember since birth and probably, 8 or 9 months before that, I've been female.
Okay. So when you walk down the street, right, and you get the looks in the stares, because you're not a small woman. I will say that. Okay, you have a couple of curves over there.
A few here and there. Some in the right places, some not so much, but yes.
What? So how often does that happen to you when people just stare at you? And how do you feel about that?
So again, this is the flip side of that same coin. Like I said, I'm walking down the street, I'm holding hands. He looks up and down, appreciate, don't say nothing, keep moving. That I don't mind. I don't even mind I didn't used to mind. And I think this is where a lot of my social anxiety comes from now. I didn't used to mind if you come and speak to me, if you're respectable or if you're, whatever. The majority of the time that ends up not being the case. Because like you said, men can't take rejection or the number of times when I was married where I would be like, oh, I'm flattered. Thank you. But I'm married. And they would be like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, if I was the type of person who was looking to fuck around outside of my marriage, I wouldn't have even mentioned it. So the fact that I'm telling you, thank you, but I'm married is literally telling you, no, I am off limits. And so once you continue the conversation beyond that, that's disrespectful to me. Okay. So it depends. It all depends. Like if I'm walking down the street and you're yelling out nasty shit, I'm going to probably flip you off and keep walking or ignore you altogether. Depends on where I'm at and who I'm with and how comfortable I feel, because I don't want to have to run once I flip you off. So
where you from?
I don't like to run. So So I'm careful about my surroundings when I flip you off. But at the very least, you already know I ain't got no poker face, so you gonna get a hell of a look.
Right.
Like, even if I don't say no shit because I don't want to have to run, you gonna get a damn look. So yeah, for me, everything. This is how I'm trying to move now. It helps with my anxiety. Everything is a vibe. It's how you approach me. It's how you speak to me. And I'm not, if we're coming up on each other and I can already tell I don't like your vibe, I'm a veer. And like, right. I just, I'm too old for this shit. Take your nasty energy somewhere else. If I liked the smell of sage, I would literally carry it burning all the time.
Yeah, sage is, yeah.
Like them old school movies when they have them cigarette lighters just burning, I would just have sage.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Like, sage is not a very good smell. But they want to put it through their whole house. And then when people leave the house, that's a sign that they were the people that you would know. We don't like the smell.
No, it doesn't smell pleasant at
Yeah.
all. It just doesn't smell pleasant. But
and they don't follow the rules. Like, you're supposed to open your windows like after you sage the house.
No, let's hotbox sage.
Yeah, you're supposed to close the windows, sage, then open them up. Then that's
no. Hotbox it, turn on the heater, and go to bed.
See, exactly. Now everything smells like sage.
And now nobody wants to come over for 2 weeks.
Exactly. Now you talking about, the spirits told me. No, you stink. Nobody wants to.
Shit's all in the couch pillows. Come on now.
Right. But Sydney Starr, you know who that is?
No, I don't think so.
Transsexual Instagram model.
Okay.
And have relationships with a few men in her lifetime.
Okay.
She went on a show, and I don't say names of shows, but she went on a show, and she said that if a man is attracted to a transsexual woman, he is not gay. That's all she said. I posted it on my page. You would have thought she tried to reinvent the wheel. How do you feel about that? I'm going to find the video so I can play it for you.
So here's the thing. You be wanting people to get in front of the firing squad. I do believe that trans women are women.
Yes, I'm with you.
Especially following all surgeries and all that. If you can't tell from looking at her and you're attracted to her and your attraction is then diminished somehow by finding out that she was something other than what she is now at birth. That's just you and your mental whatever and because what's the difference? Especially if you've had sex with one who didn't disclose to you. You had absolutely no idea. And so why does it matter? And then also, if you try to say, because it's not a real one, but all of y'all want to be licking Kim Kardashian's big fake ass, right? Or Nicki Minaj's big fake ass, right? That shit ain't real either.
No.
So, matter of fact, I would venture to say from what I know scientifically or medically about transgender bottom surgeries, whatever they got going on is more real than Kim Kardashian's and Nicki Minaj's asses. How about that?
That is true.
So I believe that trans women are women. I think if you don't like that or whatever, that's your preference, but you don't have to be fucking nasty about it.
Nope.
Just like anything else. Like, what is it with people that they can't just continue on and shut the fuck up? If it ain't for you, don't have some. Just like when you go to Thanksgiving and you go to the table, if you don't like cranberry sauce, don't take any. Pass by and keep it pushing.
You know what I think, though? I think the cranberry sauce looks good to them, and they want to taste it, but they done told everybody here that they don't like cranberry sauce, so they can't eat it.
Then that's still your own bitch ass insecurity, because now let me tell you something. Pablo, you're almost my age. Are there not things that you ate as a child that when you eat now do not taste the same?
Correct.
Are there also things that, like, you're okay, not discounting the fact that obviously things deteriorate because money and profit and do it, mass produce it cheaper, whatever. But your taste buds change as you get older.
Yeah.
And as you start learning things and you stop being a hostage to what society has told you is right for everyone, no matter what. But at what point did somebody say that you can't say, you know what, I tasted cranberry sauce once, or I didn't like it, or I didn't like the smell of it, so I didn't go near it. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what it was, so I didn't touch it. Whatever the fuck the thing is, for whatever reason, you had decided no. At what point did somebody tell you that you can't say, you know what, it looks really good, I'm gonna try it and see what happens?
Right.
The lack of logic fucking kills me every single day. Just be fucking logical, and it's not that fucking hard.
Not at all.
A man, and I've said this before, that is attracted to a trans woman is not gay. A man, and I've said this before, that is attracted to a trans woman is not gay.
That's it.
I stand behind her 100%. Because a trans woman is a woman, and if you like a woman, you are not gay as a man.
Yep.
Period.
I talked to a few people, and they said, "Nah, you're gay." And I said, "No, you're not.
No, you're fucking transphobic."
Right. So I was like,
I mean, I hate that they use phobic.
Yeah,
because that's an actual, but no, that just means you don't like trans women, and that's fine too. But you don't have to say shit.
Right. So
you can
I
just
said,
be like, that's not for me, and go that way.
Right. So I said, what makes you attractive to someone? That's all I said to him. It's like, well, the physical look that brings me to them. You're attracted to them. And it's like, exactly. So if you see a woman, you're attracted to that woman. You don't know anything about that woman until you get up on her and say, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I like long walks on the beach." Da, 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 da. That's when you start finding out who that person is. So yes, if you are attracted to a trans woman, you're not gay. You're just attracted to someone that looks like something that you normally know that looks nice to you. So, yeah.
So what's the fucking problem? Oh, y'all.
Yeah, it's y'all. This video that you sent me of the dominatrix in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh my God. Can you please show it for anybody who hasn't seen it? Because I swear to God, if it wasn't literally on CNN, I would think it was a joke.
And the funny part is, I woke up this morning. That was the first video I saw when I opened up Instagram. And I said the same thing you said. I said, this cannot be real. But I watched the whole thing.
Please, can you show it to the people, please? Because
so while I'm getting
this is real life, people. We're really living in this shit.
So for those of y'all who haven't seen the video, they're giving out money. They're giving out money in Fort Lauderdale to certain organizations and things. And one organization in particular felt like they're being overlooked, and they need some money as well.
Better go to the community council meeting. Come on, let's go make our case.
It's the dominatrix, BDSM, those good old people there, all right? And
full body leather.
They came in full attire.
Full body. You couldn't see any of the two people standing behind her, and the only thing you could see of her was her mouth through the leather, like this. That's it. That's it. Full fucking leather, head to toe. Full fucking leather.
I do not understand.
Yep. Tell them what that crazy bitch had to say to the community meeting. The
She need her money. She said, "Why not give it to us?" And yeah.
If you're watching, let's play. What state is this in the comments?
Yeah.
Don't spoil it if you know.
So as they left, because they heard him, which I'm so proud of them for even listening to him.
Without busting out laughing.
Yeah, because
they got to listen to the public. They're allowed to have however many minutes of time or whatever. So,
right.
But without fucking losing their shit. Good job, guys, because I would have lost my shit. And my face would have showed everything. I'd have probably been purple.
Yeah, that's why you're not a council person.
It's winter time, and I'm almost translucent because in the winter time I get real pale.
This is exactly why you're not a council person.
That's probably why, because I would be purple. But let me tell you something. There would be changes in the fucking system because you ain't finna come in here and tell me some stupid ass bullshit. And I don't tell you that logically you make no goddamn sense.
So
that's the real reason why I couldn't be no councilman, because I have too much fucking logic and I want shit to make sense.
I'm going to try to play this. Let's see how this works. All right.
Day of last night, only in Broward.
Not in formation. They're in formation.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, council peoples. You may call me mistress.
Yes, you can.
I am here standing neutral to the motion approving an agreement for the proprietary purchase of yard waste processing and disposal. I do, however, find it interesting that you won't spend almost $1 million to hide your secrets down the drain. Hiding that condom I know you used to cheat on your spouse with. So, I propose that you use a quarter of that mill to support DOMs and subs in Broward County to build a dungeon created for us by us, the taxpayers and voting citizens. In closing, do not let this glamorous look distract you from doing your duty to take my demand. I look forward to spanking each and every single one of you at the new esteemed dungeon. You are dismissed.
Okay, thank you. And happy holidays to you. Anyone else wish to speak? There being none.
City manager, are there any districts that have a dungeon?
Not that I know of.
Okay, just wanted to check. Thank you.
I thought there was one at the Sapphire.
No, please.
I know there were a couple of proposed clubs of a variety of natures from a couple of years ago. I thought they were mostly in District 2, though.
Mostly, we have a lot of things going on in District 2, but no, I don't think we have any dungeons. But, well, there you go.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to approve CP3? Do I hear a second?
Second, but not for the dungeon.
It's been second.
Okay.
Herbst?
Yes.
Commissioner Glassman?
We gonna get to the audacity and the creativity. But first, I have some things I need to say. Number one, I hope y'all are not hiding your dirty condoms down the sink, because that
Yes,
is
they
gonna
are.
cause some plumbing problems.
That's why I need $1 million. That's why I need $1 million.
Number two, the dude who asked if anybody had a dungeon, I'm gonna say he might be for the idea.
He's definitely
Okay.
full.
Okay. And number three, there was another one who said something.
He said there might be one in District 2. So he's
Oh,
been away.
Number three, District 2 is definitely the hood. Those were the
Yep.
three things I wanted to say before we talked about the audacity and the creativity. The creativity, I'm going to give it to her for the mistress thing, because that's the whole point of the dominatrix, right? Bitch, I demand that you do XYZ. That's kind of the whole thing. So that was cute and
I give it an A+ for that. I give it an A+ for that.
Creativity and effort. Now,
Yep.
the motherfucking audacity and how you absolutely have to be a woman to walk into this particular setting,
yes,
and demand some shit in whatever nature, but you know, in this nature specifically, that's some ballsy ass shit. Because that's where, because at first I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? And how does that have to do with like asking for this dungeon or whatever? And then it clicked for me. Oh, these nasty motherfuckers love this shit. You could probably see all of their fucking boners from there. And that shit just might work.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they get some type of funding. It won't be that $1 million, but there's some funding.
No. She only asked for a quarter of that mil.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's not going to get none of that money, but they're going to find some money for her. She's going to get something.
And they're going to be over there frequenting it, and they're
2.
going to figure out how to keep it out of District 2 so they don't have to go to District 2 to enjoy it. It's going to be some kind of secret admission or some shit. Watch. Yep, they're going to do it.
She
I'm
said,
nasty.
I'm looking forward to spanking each and every one of you.
And some of them were like, me too.
Right.
Yep. District 2 is definitely the hood. That's what's good. Because did you hear him? There's so many things going on in District 2. I'm sure there is.
See, this is what happens when I ask Christina to find topics.
I mean, I was trying to keep it kind of along the lines of where you're usually at, because like I told you.
No, you're good. You're good. Like, because like I said, I woke up to that. I was like, I like it. I like the ballsiness that she just walked in there like, y'all gonna give me some of this money. I wish more people do that. Like, people, like, you don't realize you can walk into a city council meeting and be like, hey, we're here. You know, that's what they want. They expect y'all not to show up so they can do whatever the fuck they want with the money. But if you show up, they got to give it to somebody because somebody's answering for it now. But,
and she knew exactly how to play it.
Yep.
To possibly have a good chance of getting what she wanted. Because they want that shit too, whether they admit it or not. They all want to be spanked.
A couple split after the woman did not disclose her plastic surgery to her partner.
I'm going to say this goes right hand in hand with the whole transsexual thing. Because I kind of read it a little bit. She had broken her nose twice as a kid. So she had a nose job because once her nose healed, she had a bump on it. And she was very insecure about it. And then in her early 20s, she bumped up the boobies a couple bra sizes. Now, this guy this guy who she met long after, and they're already in a relationship and all this stuff, looks at a picture on Instagram or whatever of an obviously fake pair of boobs and says, ew, gross. They have a conversation about how he don't like that. And then he leaves and tells her later that she should have disclosed. I'm sorry. Have you touched her boobs? Did you like them? Have you had them in your mouth? Have
Most
you had
likely.
your dick between them?
Most
Have
likely.
you just, wondering? And so now that you've had them done, does it make the time that you stuck your dick between them feel any different? Stupid ass.
So my thing is, what happened to the talking phase? Like, before that's your girlfriend, you're supposed to know the boobs are fake. Not even
enhanced.
Before the talking phase, you're supposed to know.
Enhanced. They were
Right.
fake. They were enhanced.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So even before that, you're supposed to know that your girl had surgery. Like that's things that you find out before you get in relationships with somebody.
Also, the nose surgery had to do with having had some accidents early on that left some things not looking so nice. And it just happened to be her nose.
See what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. If somebody doesn't like their nose, that's literally the center of their face.
So to me, they weren't going to make it.
No.
Because
I guess not.
They're not talking to each other.
He's dumb. He's dumb as fuck. She dodged a bullet. Because he's
they're
stupid.
not talking to each other. She don't feel comfortable explaining things to him. So yeah.
Or she didn't think it was a big deal because it happened a long time ago and it doesn't affect life at all.
So like me, I'm weird. One of the first few questions I ask is, have you broken a bone? That's one of the first few questions I ask. Like, have you broken a bone? Have you been in a physical altercation? That's one of the few first questions I ask. So yeah, me and her would have got through that already. Me and her, I'm like, hey, have you ever broken a bone? I'm like, oh yeah, I had surgery in my nose. I'm like, well, I had foot surgery, but we would have had a bond. It would have been something like that. Okay, cool.
What? It would have been a topic of conversation?
I mean,
Conversation? That's unheard of.
Yeah, nowadays it is.
God damn.
If it's not in the
They're
text
just
feed.
out here just okay with being stupid.
Yeah, if it's not a text feed, they don't want to care. They don't want to see it. So, or a Twitter thread. I don't get that. Like, you don't want to have a conversation with somebody, but you'll read a whole Twitter thread about Megan getting shot in the foot. But yeah.
Or somebody else's marital problems or
Exactly.
who cheated on who.
Yeah.
Like I said, y'all be too worried about other people's genitals.
Right. You can be a detective and find out who Derek Jackson was hanging out with in Miami. But you can't ask, hey, you ever had any surgery in your life? Like, you need to know stuff like that. Like,
how about the dude that's laying next to you in bed rather than the dude that you've only seen on a screen?
Right.
Who don't even know you exist. Why don't you mind that man's business, the one laying next to you?
So if you're not, okay, so two ways. If you're not planning to be with that person or you're not planning to mate with that person, and I use the word mate because it is strong and it's to the point. If you want to mate with an individual to reproduce a child, you need to know what the fuck is going on.
The possibility of producing a child.
Yep.
Because remember, when you mate, birthing a child is possible, even the first time.
Even the first time. Even if you pull out, you still can produce a child. So, like, if you're gonna mate, because you're mating with a person because you think that person looks like something, and your kid can look like that when they grow up. So you need to know the shit that they've been through.
That you know what they're putting into your kid.
Exactly. The mental health, because you don't talk about that.
Physical health, because some mental or physical ailments are genetic.
Like, hey, did your mama ever have high blood pressure? Like, is there cancer in your family? Like, you don't ask those type of questions.
Diabetes.
Right. all y'all ask is, how big is it? and what can you do with it? Like that's all.
And most of the time they lie about that. So
exactly. So, and then the other way, you're not trying to mate with her. You're just trying to have fun. Then it shouldn't matter what the fuck she did before you even showed up if you're just trying to have fun.
But you damn sure better make sure that you don't accidentally have a kid with her.
Yes.
That's when you pull them condoms out of the sink drain and make sure. No, I'm just.
Go down to Broward County.
Don't use the ones that are in the sink drain. Don't use.
Go down to Broward County because apparently they're just giving out condoms because they just throwing them away. So
I mean, when I was in college, you could walk into the nurse's office and fucking grab a few out of the fucking what looked like a candy jar.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing about Planned Parenthood, why everybody just thinks it's an abortion clinic. No, it's actually
it's
women's
way more than an abortion
health
clinic.
Facility, birth control, all that shit. When I was in college, I could also go in there and grab condoms. I could get put, actually, I did get put on birth control. So
people don't realize
all these college kids that can't get medical insurance, Planned Parenthood would be for them to be able to get checkups and pap smears and STI testing and fucking birth control and condoms and shit.
Yeah, because abortion was illegal.
Planet.
Abortion was illegal 50 years ago. So Planned Parenthood was just helping kids Planned Parenthood.
Now, I learned recently that the founder of Planned Parenthood was actually a racist white woman who was into eugenics.
Absolutely.
But what it then evolved into, I personally have been helped by Planned Parenthood and have never had an abortion there and have been helped there many times for various different things pertaining to my own health and or sex life.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's in the name. It's in the name. Planned Parenthood. But hey, what do we know? We're just people of color. Yeah.
I hate this planet. I really don't feel like I belong here. These are not my people. This is not my tribe. I am an alien. I don't know where I'm from, but it is not here.
So, speaking of an alien, look at you with the segue. Lil Wayne, the alien, or the Martian.
God,
calls himself the Martian. So, he is being sued by his personal chef. I'm pretty sure she'll be the ex-personal chef in a minute.
She is the ex-personal chef. That's why she's suing.
Double XL is they didn't put the X there. They just said personal chef. So
no, she was the personal chef and she is suing for $500,000 for wrongful termination.
Yes, she feels like she was fired for leaving her shift for an alleged family emergency. But there's rumors that she was fired because she was videotaping Lil Wayne's favorite foods and putting it on social media.
I mean, rumors are rumors, and sometimes they have base in some truth at least. And I'm just going to say the videos I saw very definitely were her showing what she was claiming were Lil Wayne's favorite foods.
Yeah.
So if that was something that she wasn't supposed to be doing, she was probably under some kind of an NDA stating that she probably shouldn't be doing that stuff, then the case is baseless because...
Right.
I mean, if that's really why she was fired. If she was fired because she was putting his favorite foods online, I saw the fucking videos myself.
Yep.
And there was no reason why she couldn't have just done them as cooking videos, not saying anything about Lil Wayne. And she would have been fine.
Just said, my client. This is my client's favorite food.
Right. One of my, what do we call them in finance? High net worth clients. One of my high net worth clients.
I'm gonna say,
or not even that. What I do on job, or look at what I made. Ain't this beautiful? I do this professionally, or any number of different ways that she could have showcased those exact same videos. But every single one, and there were 4 or 5 of them, said Lil Wayne in the fucking screen caption.
So I'm gonna say this: her macaroni looks nasty.
It did look nasty, but also it did say in the little caption there that she had 45 minutes to make some soul food. So she had to do it too fast. That's why it looked nasty. If
The
she had
chicken
more
looked
time.
nasty.
Chicken looked all right.
The
It was
cornbread
golden
looks
and
okay.
crispy.
The
Cornbread looked okay. The chicken looked all right to me.
The steak looked overdone.
Steak did look overdone.
The sandwich
But
looked
maybe
like
he
Uncrustable.
liked it well done because some people some people do.
The steak looked like the sandwich looked like Uncrustable. Like she just thawed it out.
Which is interesting because but she showed that she was, cooking it and putting it together, and maybe she cut the crusts off. What I didn't get was that particular sandwich that fucking covered in fucking powdered sugar. What the fuck was going on there? Was it a French toast sandwich with no crust?
He's from Louisiana, so he probably wanted it like a beignet.
Okay, or like a breakfast beignet, I guess.
Yeah.
Because there was like grilled ham or something in there, and then the sandwich looked amazing, and then she sprinkled all that damn powdered sugar on it, and I was like, I don't know if I like that. But she was cooking it for Lil Wayne, and that's one of his favorites according to her. So
I feel like that was not in the NDA. That's why she's still suing. But she's still just making up another lie because that just sounds stupid. If that wasn't in the NDA and she actually did go see her kid and get your money, I get it. But if he told you don't show his food and you showed his food on TikTok and Instagram, you're just wasting your time. You want to pay court costs at this point.
And so that's why I feel it could go either way. I don't know because I don't know these people.
Right.
And there's very few facts in the case. But what I saw that are facts, it could either be that it's what she said. She was fired for whatever the fuck. And she has a TikTok with these things on it and there was no NDA.
Right.
Or there is an NDA. She knows that. But she was doing the shit for clout anyway, because like I said, there was 100 different ways she could have done them videos without ever saying his name. Right. So the fact that she not only said his name, but repeatedly said his name tells me that she was doing it for the clout, and even filing this lawsuit ups her clout game.
And then also
there's some variables here.
If she wants to get hired by another celebrity, she has to say something else because they're going to feel the same way Wayne felt. Yeah. Well, Chef Morgan, I wish you all the best.
So I hope her clout got her some followers that are going to be willing to buy her food or whatever, because in the meantime, she's going to be in limbo.
Yep, definitely do a cookbook. That's all I can say.
And
do a cookbook.
I don't know. Are you famous enough? When you're coming off Lil Wayne's name, so he might be famous enough. But be careful. They might start talking about everybody you slept with, because all anybody cares about is other people's genitals.
That's all that counts.
And you're a black woman, so
let's see.
They already don't believe you, and then they're going to talk about your genitals and who you gave it to.
Because you definitely gave Lil Wayne your genitals before you left. That's what they're going to say.
Somehow everybody be giving Lil Wayne the genitals, but ew.
She has 18,000 followers on TikTok and 8,000 followers on Instagram. And she's about to get another one. And she has an ebook. So she has an ebook out. So go buy Chef Morgan's ebook. It's Chef like normal and Morgan MORGHAN. Support black businesses.
Is it the Lil Wayne favorite foods cookbook?
Hey, hold on. Let me look. Okay, so her macaroni in here looks better than the macaroni she made for Lil Wayne.
That's why I said it said she had to make soul food in 45 minutes. And so that was very easily a quick throw together macaroni, because there's several different ways you can make macaroni. You know what I mean?
She got a gumbo recipe in here. Meal plan for the fitness folks out there.
Look, if she was Lil Wayne's personal chef, she's fucking cooking because he likes to eat. And you said he's from Louisiana. So what is that palate like? Oh, damn. That looks good as fuck.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For $10, we can get you a macaroni and cheese ebook.
So I don't know what happened, but
holiday cooking. Yep, she on it. Go ahead, Chef Morgan. I'm proud of you. Get that 500, baby. Get that 500.
So yeah, get it, girl.
So Christmas time. Christmas around the corner.
Holidays.
What's your favorite Christmas movie? Yep. Or show. Well, however you want to do it.
Christmas movie. So probably, honestly, because I feel like I watch it every Christmas anyway, not because I plan to, because it just happens. Probably this Christmas.
Okay. Look, watching Chris Brown. Go ahead, Chris Brown.
And he looks like 12 in that movie,
He
but
does.
hey, that clip of the bathroom and the baby oil was circulating just the other day.
Lord.
So
he used to follow me.
Yeah,
too.
probably this Christmas. Okay. What'd you do to piss him off?
No, I lost my other page, so I ain't get him back.
Oh yeah, you lost a couple pages.
Yeah, it is. It happens in my line of work.
I know. Haters.
I like any of the stop motion, like puppet ones, like Rudolph and all them good ones.
Okay. Olive, the other reindeer.
Yeah. Land of Misfit Toys, all that good stuff.
You know what I haven't seen in fucking forever?
What's that?
Yogi's First Christmas. And it used to come on TV every year when I was a kid. And I have not seen it in years.
Yeah, because a lot of people will automatically go to Charlie Brown, but I think I'm tired of Charlie Brown.
Yogi.
Yeah.
And the original Grinch.
Those, remember they used to have them all, like it wasn't like a day, it was literally like everything just came on at the same time. It was like right behind each other.
Because they used to have family primetime TV between 7 and 9 at night. And so every night they would be showing a movie in December. Oh, tonight's movie is gonna be, and they would show all this stuff, and it would come on every year because I would look and be like, okay, what night does Yogi's First Christmas come on? Right. What night does the Grinch come on? What night? You know what I mean? That.
Yeah. And then like a movie. Probably Scrooged. Okay. I like the Christmas Story, period. I mean, the Christmas Carol, period. But Scrooged with Bill Murray, that's probably my favorite version of it. So
I like Elf.
A teacher at my school today dressed up as Elf, and he was super annoying all day long.
I mean, Elf is annoying, but
he was in character. I was with him.
Yeah.
I was with him. He was
yeah.
So
yeah.
But he was full energy anyway. So I was like, "Yep, that's perfect for you. That's super perfect for you." So.
And then my mama is. So it's been a tradition in our family for many years that every single year we watch It's a Wonderful Life, which actually I have learned to love. So
I think I'm going to watch that this year.
Have you never seen it?
I've seen it when I was young, like real young. I never watched it again. But
the original is black and white, but they do have it in color now. But I don't like that. As an adult, you can appreciate it. Like I used to hate it because we had to watch it every single year, so we all hated it. But now, as adults,
like I don't even watch The Wizard of Oz in color. Like I'd rather watch it in black and white. It just looks better.
Okay.
So.
Okay. But yeah.
Yeah. Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. We on next. We on next
motivated.
week or no?
So thank you kindly. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I will let you know.
We can do it in the middle of the day. I'm off that day.
I'll let you know if I can make it or not.
Okay.
I turned on the plan on my phone, so we'll see what happens.
Nice.
and then I will keep in contact with you, because if I can't, then I might not be able to be here for a couple episodes.
Yeah. I got you. I know where you're going.
Okay.
I got some surprises for all the West Coast people coming up.
Yay!
So
what is that, like 3 of us?
Yep, it's 3 of y'all, but it's going to be more soon.
Yay! Hey, can I tell you?
What's that?
JT's TikTok.
I told you. I told you that boy need help.
Let me tell you how my sister refuses to make TikTok because she hates social media, right? Like, her thing is, I don't want to fucking hear people's thoughts. Like, she's only on Instagram because when it started, it was pictures.
Right.
Right? So she refuses to get on TikTok, but JT almost got her on because I keep sending her those videos where he fixes the dances.
He needs, I'm telling you, that man needs help.
The number of times he has me full on rolling, and how does he always pick the perfect song? My man JT is a fool. He is hilarious.
That's what that man does. Let people know where they can find you at, ma'am. Well,
hey,
for now,
right
anyway.
now I'm super active over. Right now I'm super active over on TikTok. Come over, check me out. My handle is xtina mccrizzy. Same on Instagram. My YouTube and I have another Instagram are McCrazy's Place. See, like that, but without the apostrophe. Oh, I'm pointing at it, but y'all can't see. Like what my name is, but without the apostrophe. And all together. On Instagram and YouTube. And right here on Thursday nights, doing Thursday Night Live on the Sarcarrogans Facebook. Pew, 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 pew.
Shout out to
you don't need help. I'm fun as fuck.
Shout out to PGC Media for letting us use their Facebook to live stream this nonsense that we do every Thursday.
Hi, Leo.
Shout out to Leo, Trosh, and all them over there doing big things.
Wait. I have not heard Natasha tonight. Where is she at?
She is upstairs with no voice because she has influenza.
Okay. Tell her I said hello, and I hope
she's probably been watching the entire time. She's probably one of those 2 people.
Hi, Natasha. I hope you feel better.
So, yep.
Why
Thank
not
you,
yell
Leo.
like she was gonna hear me. Like.
Thank you, Leo, for letting us use your page. Shout out to Sarcarrogans, everybody over there. Stay tuned. We all are on a holiday hiatus. We'll be back in January with new and exciting things for you guys. Buy the merch while you can, because a lot of it's coming down because we got new merch coming up. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, we might be doing some tours. So you might be seeing us in a city near you soon. Sarcarrogans tours. Definitely going to hit LA up. So you might want to get ready. Yeah, we're going to get.
I don't know. I like y'all online. I don't know if I'm like y'all in the same room. I don't know.
I don't care if you like anybody else. As long as you like me, I'm fine.
All right, I'll try.
So, yeah, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for the one person that commented. We appreciate that. Appreciate the love. And yeah, we may be back next week. We'll see if the jet setter over there can get online. If not, then we'll see you on the new year. And until then, bye.
Love y'all. Happy holidays. Spread kindness and love. That's my Christmas wish. Mwah.
And not STDs.
Oh, yeah. Keep those to yourself.